Hello everyone, today we play with this. This is one of my first RC car, for sure the first off-road RC car I have bought more than 40 years ago, and today I'm very proud to show it to you. With this car I had a lot of fun, really a lot of fun. And to me is one of the best Tamiya release. This is the original one. This is the radio, not the original radio. This is a modern radio if you compare with the age of the car. This is a radio from the 90s, yes, about. And this is the battery, but it's not the original battery. Now I show you everything. Come close to the car. Okay, you can open. That's the switch. And we have a modern plug. Modern plug for a modern plug for the battery. This is not the original battery. Here I have made a nice work. I've opened the plastic case carefully along this line. Then I've changed the batteries, the cells, and now we have nickel metal hydride cells, 7.2 volts. Then I have closed, glued, new wires, and this is the old-fashioned battery, but with something modern. The battery stays here inside. Then you have to close. On this model there is something special, that is this. This is the plug for the lights. This car had no lights originally. Then there are other little modifications I've made. There's the dampers upside down. Upside down. These are not very good dampers, and oil, it's impossible to leave it here inside. It gets out. So I mounted upside down and filled with grease. You can see the grease gets out. Sometimes you have to refill it. Then I've changed the antenna with this tube that goes here inside, and flexible antenna. Originally had a spring with a very, very long metal antenna. Wheels are painted. The front bumper is original. Here, this is for the body, in order not to bam, 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 have nasty sounds. And nothing more. Completely original. You see that, look, they work a little. Now this car is a little bit better than before. And this is here. Grease everywhere. Standard engine, 540. And this is one. Two, the body. The body has lights with the switch. Wiring all around, and I've made something new. I've mounted the light for the plate. The rear lights are divided in two with a little metal sheet so the light is just on the red part, not on the yellow one. I've made in black a lot of details with very, very thin lines, and the plates are quite well painted. Obviously this is an old body, so it has some scratches. It's not perfect, but I love it because it is in this way. About the pilot is standard, but I have added that aluminium tube you can see there, that gives more realism to the steering wheel. And this is the body. You see this space inside? This was for the battery pack for the radio. Now we don't use it anymore. To mount the body is very easy. You find that and you make this clock. This wonderful, wonderful. I love it. I love it. Look at the face of the pilot. It's quite scary. Fantastic. This is a fantastic car. And the other body is like this. No lights. Oh, it's not bad. I lost a lot of pieces, so I made these door handles just to see. I made these two yellow lights. This is a regular door handle. I've lost the plates, so the numbers. So this I have made by myself with an aluminium and painted freehand. It's quite good, but it was very difficult. I'm not a good painter. So in the front, I give up. The first pilot I made had mustache. And here we have the aluminium tube too. STP on the helmet, and on the new one we have Ardal. Quite the same color between the two pilots. Quite the same color. This is my pilot. It's always the same. Okay. But this is an historic body. Look at that. It's crackable. Which body on the truck? This one or both? I think both. This has lights. Okay, now we are on the field. We have to start. So these screws are already released. We have to connect. Before connect, remember, switch radio on and control that the battery is at the top. Radio apart. Connect. This, I don't know why, the switch is off, but this speed controller makes this little jam. I don't know why. Disposing the wire. Okay. Then close the box. The waterproofed box. And now something that reminds me about the Super Avante. This one. Have you seen my video on the Super Avante? I was angry with Tamiya because I have to carry a tool on the field. 1, 2, 3. You have to check that the position of this pin is perfect, otherwise you lose these very precious screws. You don't find them. Ding. Okay, now the check. The radio is on and the car is on. Steering is quite weak, but it works. Engine, everything works. And now the body. For the first test I used the old body, not the white and blue one. We are ready. And now I would like to try without the body. The body is very heavy, and I don't know how much battery. It's about 15 minutes that I'm driving, so it's very good, this battery, very, very good. Once it was just 10 minutes, at least 10 minutes. So let's try to see how does it works without the body. It's quite a complete car. Without diff, it's quite nervous, and this sand is very slippery. Anyhow, I'm very happy. Let's see on the straight. Fantastic. And the modification I've made to the dampers and to the springs are very good. The car seems quite soft and well attached to the soil. You have to consider that this is a model of more than 40 years ago, without diff, and on a slippery surface it goes very, very well. Without the body is better. More than 50 minutes. Woo! Boys, this is fantastic. Of course, you need a little skill to drive this kind of car. In fact, it's a little bit understeering, but this is good because you see it becomes absolutely oversteering as it has not the diff. And obviously suspension are not the best. Woo! Very enjoyable. see, there's also the light for the plate. This is an improvement. I have never seen something like this, and I'm very proud of it. And something I want to show you especially is the rear lights. You see that you see the lights just in the red part, not in the yellow one. I told you there's a little piece of aluminum to divide the two spaces, the two colors, and this is good. So this is my Scorcher. I hope you like it. Comment, like and subscribe. Thank you very much for watching, and this is the first of my vintage car. In the future you will see other videos if you like them. Otherwise, choose another channel. I think I may cry for this. Bye bye to everyone, and thank you very much once again. Bye.